Hello again from virtual reality. I'll try not to breathe on the microphone so much this time. So I've got another project, obviously. This one is set in space. So you see I've got these stars all around me. So you can see my controllers. And I can grab space and I can pull it towards me. And I can pull over this star and go, ooh, I need to zoom. I'm going to go to that star way over there. I'm going to zoom space, and then just grab that star, and then zoom space back in again, and keep zooming in. And at the moment, it doesn't pop to a higher level of detail, though it will, and it will show planets orbiting the star and so on. But yeah, I'm thinking of making some sort of strategy game. So you can zoom out all the way and see the whole galaxy. That's the whole galaxy in front of me. I can explode and whoa, this looks so incredible. And so at the moment, it's just a sort of flattish sphere, flattened sphere but it's got no proper galactic structure or anything. But that is just amazing, seeing all those stars zoom away from you. It's like, oh, I need to look at this star. Hello. And zoom in, and all the other stars just disappear into a star field, and they start twinkling. That's amazing. I have got rotation in, so moving is done with you grab space and you move this. If you hold down 2, then you adjust the scale. I have got rotating, so you can spin the galaxy around you, but I haven't got that working exactly how I like it yet. So something that I've been thinking about, the challenge I have to overcome is selection in 3D space. So in an RTS, you drag a box, and because you're on a 2D screen, what is inside that box is selected. It's pretty straightforward. No mess, no fuss. But in 3D, it's a little bit different. So something I've been experimenting with is drawing a box in 3D. So this is the selection volume. So anything inside this box, anything inside the green box is selected. Anything inside the red box is deselected. And so I'm selecting red or green by the different sides of the touchpad here. So if I'm on the left, it draws a selection box. If it's on the right, it draws a deselection box. So I think this works all right. So here I have a little sphere with a default texture on it. And I've just been experimenting with selecting and deselecting, so it gets a red boundary when it's deselected. So what I'm going to make it do is you can select a number of things, and then you're like, oh, I didn't mean to select that one. You can drag a red box around it, or even just tap it, because if you draw a small box, it'll still register. Sort of need to work on that. So yeah, so the idea is, so this ball doesn't move with the galaxy at present for testing purposes. But so the idea is that you won't be able to see this. You'll see some sort of abstract representation of a spaceship or something, and you zoom in. Oh, I'm losing tracking. If you zoom in to sufficient detail, then you'll see the planets pop in, and then that abstract representation of a spaceship will turn into an actual spaceship. Well, it would look like an actual spaceship. So that's the way I'm planning on doing it. Other nifty thing I did is if that doesn't do it for you, so you draw a box from the start, you define a box by its opposite corners from where you start dragging. When you stop dragging, you also use 2 controllers to define a prism in space. So you say, I want to select that, or I want to deselect that. Oh man, it's so awesome. So yeah, I haven't got selecting stars in yet. So my general idea is I want to make some sort of grand strategy game set in space where it takes a fair while from things to get to places. In the order of minutes, it might take like a few minutes for something to get from this star to that star, and there might be a battle going on over here, and you need to zoom in and say, "Oh, I hope that my reinforcements from over there arrive soon." And then they go doof, 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 and do that sweet pop out of hyperspace thing that just looks awesome. That's my plan. Lots of fun just navigating this galaxy. So at the moment, the stars get too big. Like I want to have a maximum size to the star so it doesn't fill up your whole field of view. And Likewise, when you do this, it's just a bit overwhelming. You can't really see any detail. It's kind of useless. So I want to dynamically adjust the apparent size of the stars based on their distance from you. But yeah, it's lots of fun. One thing I have found is that if I'm doing this a lot, or if when I had the rotation in, it was especially bad. So the way the rotation worked is I'd select a starting rotation about the up and down axis, and I'd move the controllers around like this, and the whole world would spin around you, and that really was not very nice from the stomach perspective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, instead of high contrast white on black, which looks not very good in VR anyway, I want to have all this stuff appear as sort of, cool, projected looking green holograph kind of things, and then in the background, sort of dimly lit, an actual room that you're standing in, like Cerebro, like a very large sphere that you're standing inside of, and maybe there's like an observation gallery over there, kind of a cross between Cerebro and Ender's Game. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, that's all I've got to show at this point. Ooh, cubes. Okay, bye bye.